Good day everyone and welcome to LKNplays Prison Architect. So guys, this is a new series that I want to start because Prison Architect is one of those games that I can't stop playing because they keep, every time I kind of get tired of it or like start going to a different game, they add another feature that brings me straight back. I've been leaning towards playing starting a series for this game for a while now, but as you can see now we're at Alpha 20, and in this version they actually did release a end game, which means basically now this game actually has ways where you could lose or win. So I kind of want to kind of get into the game now. So I thought let's go ahead and start. Another thing I want to point out before I start is you may notice many big differences in the quality of my videos or anything else for that matter, even background noise. That's because I am currently on vacation, so I'm away from my standard setup and I'm actually playing on my laptop, which is why there's a lack of my other videos. So that's why I want to start a series like this. So without further ado, let's begin the game. Let's create a new prison first of all. And as you can see now, there are failure conditions, which is what I was looking for in the game to start something, so that there's actually a way of losing. If you, for example, if you can't control a riot, or if you go into bankruptcy, or if your prison has a lot of escapes or deaths, then you could actually lose the game. So now there's actually a challenge that we could try to, challenge yourself not to lose in that way. So let's see what we want. I want to have a medium-sized prison. We could always expand, but I don't want to start with just a really small area. Fog of 4, yeah, let's have that. I want to try to keep all of the basic settings, so these are their suggested settings. Lakes I really don't like right now because they're still, as it says right here, it's very experimental still, and also because right now if there are lakes, there are no ways to get around lakes. So well, you could build around lakes, but that's about it. You can't build on top of lakes in any way possible. So at this point I don't really want lakes in the game. I don't know if it's going to be any better in the future. If so, we'll see. Yeah, so let's see. Right now I don't want to generate lakes, and buildings, they're really, I mean, they're random. They don't really do anything, and I mean, I don't see a massive challenge in like demolishing them either, so there's no point in having them. So let's just play with the settings that they've suggested, which is these three. But this was the only thing I changed is medium size. So let's hit play and see what we got here. All right. So decent land, and something I don't like normally is if we spawn and there's a lot of trees right at the front. So right now I like how it looks. So the counter is on. Our first prisoners arriving in a day. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is build in the foundation for the utilities room, the water and the power. I keep forgetting how big it needs to be. I'm gonna make it this big. Hopefully that's not too big or too small. We need a door. So the other thing you guys should keep in mind is that since I did the first look at Prison Architect, I haven't played Prison Architect. I tried to stay away because when I play, I spend a lot of time on it. So I may be a bit rusty again, but hopefully not enough to make this any much of a big problem. And I think since then there has been a lot more additions to the game as well, so yeah. Let's see, objects, I need to look for utilities, that's it. So we're gonna need a power station and a water station. So the power station is gonna need stuff around it. So let's leave that free room around it. And the water station, I don't think it needs that stuff around it, so we could keep it there. And let's get the piping and stuff going out. So actually, let's let that build up. As you may remember from my the first look, I like having my piping very neat and organized. It makes the utilities, like adding utilities later on, much easier. So let's have this going like this. There. And power wire going like this. Okay, and we could add a few capacitors as well. So you don't really need that much since I don't have anything here yet. But yeah, I want to try to build close to the front as as close to the front as possible. So I think I want to build. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same thing I did in the previous one, which is the kitchen will go here and the holding area will go around here. That will leave me room for offices either around here or up here. I kind of want to separate the offices from the rest of the prison and actually lock down the prison quite well to prevent any tunneling and anything else like that. So in the end, my image in my mind is I want to build something kind of like a Supermax where the prison is inescapable and very functional, but at the same time not just having full maximum security prisoners and having more of the other ones too. So yeah, we'll see. Build. So I want this to be the canteen and this to be the kitchen right here. And let's build a holding area as well. 1, 2. I don't know if I want to make it 2 wide or 4 wide. Let's make it 2 wide for now. If I want to make the hallways bigger, I'll do that later. This is the holding area, so let's make it much bigger. So because what I find when I'm playing this is that after the first intake, the amount of prisoners increase quite rapidly, and it takes some time for us to get started and to start building the cell blocks, and we need to be able to contain all the prisoners until that time. So while these guys are doing this, I think I need the entrance for this too. So let's add a jail door here. Yeah, and yeah, okay. Oh, we need a door here too, so let's add the standard door here. And there should be a wall here too, so yeah, I kind of want to see this, how that looks up. There should be a wall here. That's how I planned for it. So let's just wait for this to open up. Yep, he's adding the door. Okay. Alright, so there is no wall. Okay. I don't know, I remember the mechanics being that because I added this first and then this second, but I think that only works if the foundation is already complete and then you add a section. So either way, it's not gonna be too bothersome. I'm just gonna add a wall now and put in a door. And I need to specify what the rooms are now, so let me put a door here. but I might have to move that later depending on how I want the layout to be. And okay, so since both of these things are done, I want to, let's finish the utilities so that we got some light in there. So yeah, like before, I want to make this straight going all the way through. Yeah, that looks good. And then to the kitchen, we're gonna need some water, so I'm gonna bring this back. Bring this back. Okay, now for the holding cells. I actually don't remember what the stuff is, so I'm just gonna dedicate the rooms now so we know. So the holding cells, this area is gonna be a holding cell. We need, oh yeah, toilets and benches. Wait, don't we need beds? Ooh, it might have changed. I remember needing beds, or maybe that was just because the people were getting tired of like not being able to sleep or something. Anyway, let's see. Wait, it's still recommending the bed. I don't know. They may have changed stuff around. I will be putting in some beds though, because I remember prisoners need sleep, otherwise they start getting cranky. So gotta keep an eye on the money too. Okay, let's add a table here. That's off. That's fine. Okay. And toilets. I'm gonna put the toilets all along the wall here because okay, that should be enough. Because that way it's really easy to pipe them later. Let me add the pipe now. So got it. They need to be right under, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So yeah, because now that they dig tunnels out, all tunnels originate from a toilet, so they would have to dig this way and then out. That's why I want to have some sort of like pattern when I'm making these. It makes it easier to understand how they're gonna behave. Okay, so this I want to make a canteen and the kitchen. Okay, so canteen will be, what do you need? A serving table, and a bench. So I believe the serving tables are kind of important. The more you have, the more people you can serve. So let's put one here, one here, and one here. And then the tables and the benches in the middle. I forgot if you need room in between or not. Let's see. I was hoping to do it like this, but I don't know if you take a walkthrough or not. So we'll see. If they start getting some trouble, then we'll move them around. And for the kitchen, you need a cooker, fridge, and sink. So just a fridge, sink. I believe I put the water going this way, so it should be easy. And cooker. There it is. Right, and oh yeah, let's start adding some trash cans in too, because I remember this stuff starts getting really fast. So let's leave a trash can there too. Okay, and I forgot, the sink is gonna need water from the utilities. And does the cooker need electricity? I'm not sure. Let's wait till they install it, and then it'll tell us if we need stuff for it. That's the thing. I actually don't remember a lot of the stuff, so I'm gonna have to wait for it. And as we just saw, things seem to have changed too. So yeah. You know what? I put in tables, not benches. My bad. Yeah. That is my fault. But we might as well have the tables now, since we already had them there. Until we start building another canteen somewhere else, and when we do that, we could just take these tables back. Because right now they would just sit there in the deliveries area, so, or just here on the ground. So I don't want to deal with that. Okay, now that we have the basic stuff in place, we have 14 hours left before prisoners start arriving. So I want to start building a new welcome area type thing to make sure prisoners don't run away or escape once they're brought into the holding area. So let's enclose this area in walls. So brick wall. I actually do want to build a shower here too, so I'm gonna put a brick wall here, and let's put a foundation. How big? Yeah. Okay. In general, the shower should be half the size of a holding cell. I found that to be the best size. And we're gonna need to run water through there too. And while that's being built, I will also want a wall right here. And I'm gonna put a jail door here as well. And you know what? I'm gonna put another wall here. Another wall here. Another wall here. So I'm gonna have two jail doors, one here, and we're gonna have a scanner here as well. Or let's see. Let's actually check where the power line is. Yeah, the power line's here, so I'm gonna put the door here so that the scanner, I don't have to run more power line going this way. So that's the thing, you gotta think a little bit, you gotta think ahead so that you make the best decisions. So door here, and I think these guys are trapped in here right now since it's all enclosed. So once they put that wall and door and stuff in, it'll be okay. And standard door for the showers, and a drain right in front of the door so it doesn't flood this area. And let's get like a concrete floor in place too. I don't know how much they advanced the escape mechanics, but I kind of fear that they might start digging or something like that. Wait, is it gonna... Wait, why is it red? Is that just how it looks? Nope, it's red because I can't build there. No, why is it letting me? Oh, I think it's because the door's not in place yet. Okay, that makes sense. The guys are just saying that. Oh no, it's still... Why is it blocked? Okay, I think there's some garbage there which is preventing this from being built, which is preventing them from going back and forth. So let me just say, what can I Oh yeah, okay, let's see these guys. Let's see what they're gonna do. Can he make it through? Yeah, he made it through. I don't know. Sometimes the queue gets messed up. That's another thing I'm kind of worried about, because I feel like yeah, I'm still not getting a concrete floor. Maybe do you need a foundation there to put in concrete floor? But I could put stone, so I'm gonna put stone. Just looks nicer. Just put it up till here, and then later on we'll change it to something else. Okay, so we need power and water in here. Let's kind of go into planning and see how we want to lay things out. So a shower can go on wall on either side. So like that. See, that's not gonna work. What's a better design you could use? You could do that and move that, maybe. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's do that then. So I'm gonna put in a wall. Then I'm gonna run water. Actually, let's put in the shower faucets first. Where are they? Sprinkler, shower head. Did I say shower faucet? Yeah. Turn this around all the way down. Best to get everything done at once. One here, all along here, and then just turn the side and then do everything facing that direction at once. It saves a lot of time. So now that we have all of these showers in place, here and one here, let me put in a few more drains. One here, one here, one here, and one here. That should be enough, or actually more than enough. And now let's put in the utilities. So let's get a small pipe. I hope a small pipe is enough. Actually, I actually don't know how much things a small pipe can contain. How many things it could power or supply to. I covered everything. It seems like I did. Put another one of these here and here. Hopefully it'll supply enough then. Did I not put any faucets here? I don't know, we'll see. And let me get some utilities, power going in there as well. Here, let's put it. Finally, I need to mark this room as a shower. Okay, so we have all of that going for us now. Let's just let them install everything. We have 8 hours left. basically that's before they all arrive. So let's just finish off any incomplete areas and let's see. That's done, that's done. Wait, why am I not getting water? Oh, it's because the pipes aren't done yet. That's fine. So let's see. There, we are lacking power to these two. Okay. Yeah, so I was right. You needed power for this as well, which is not a problem. Just do that, and that should be enough. I don't think you need to put it into the pot. Yeah. And this is good. Yeah. No complaints here. No complaints there. What are the basics for a prison? Let's see. Let's actually get a grant. Since, let's see. This is the grant for a basic prison, I guess. So they give you 20,000 for the advance and 10,000 for completing it, which is the objectives are to build a holding cell, which we did, a shower, a yard, we didn't do a yard yet, a kitchen, canteen, hire 2 guards and 2 chefs. Okay, so we need to hire 2 guards and 2 chefs and do a yard. So staff, let's get 2 guards and 2 cooks, I guess. And let's build a yard. Now I know a lot of you guys are probably screaming, why didn't I accept the grant and stuff like that, but I feel like I have enough money now to finish it, and it's so much funner to see like accept a grant and getting all the money at once because I've already completed all the tasks. So I like doing that more. I'm gonna build a garden, not a garden, a yard. Let's build a brick wall. I feel like this is kind of looking just like my previous one I did for Lankan first look at Prison Architect, which is totally fine because this is how I start most of my prisons. But later on we'll add on and demolish areas, and you know, change the look of the prison will change as we add to it. So let me add I'm gonna add a jail door here instead of a standard door, so that the guard has to open it, and that way they could see if there's any fights going on in the yard. We're gonna need some objects in the yard too, like I think like a pool table or something, but I wanna see what the objects are, so I'm gonna say what room it is. And wait, where are they? Why aren't they building this yet? Okay, they're gonna start building. I don't remember where the lines were now. That's the hard part of building this. We know it's this big because he started building that part. But how wide was it? This big? Yeah, I think it is. You kind of tell by the way they walk. Yep. So I can make this holding a yard. And what do you need in a yard? Okay, all it needs to do is be behind at least one door. So we got that covered. Once they finish this, let's add some objects so it actually makes their prison experience a little bit better. Although, you know, some argue that prison experience shouldn't be good. But I feel like a reform is the best way to go. So yeah, there's some wait areas, maybe a pool table. I don't know if prisoners actually play pool or if that's for staff room. But let's have that there. Oh, maybe a phone booth. That's something people do in prison, right? Calling people. I don't know. We'll see. So we'll add those in. Materials. I kind of want to make the floor. Do they have grass? Well, though I think this is grass, so let's turn it into, actually just leave it, that's fine. So we got 4 hours left and prison's looking pretty good. Is there any warnings? I don't think there are, so everything's good. Power station's good and the load is decent. It's like I said, we didn't really need all of these. We like 2 would have been enough for what we're building now, but at least it's kind of future proof. Yeah, I don't see any other warnings, so this is pretty nice. The yard is now complete, so let's accept that grant. Let's see, basic detention center. So, and there, see, we got all of it, the advance and the completion payment at once, which is, for me, feels a little bit better than accepting it and then doing it and then getting it. So yeah, I like how it looks so far. It's working well, and in 3 hours we're gonna get the prisoners. Let's fast forward in time. Yeah, let's fast forward. Let's see, so that the prisoners will come, and we got a lot of land to work with, so it's gonna be a pretty decent looking prison once we're underway. Since there is now a failure, like a possible failure in the game, it's gonna make it a bit more of a challenge. We gotta make sure we either we actually cater to the prisoners and make it a better experience so they don't cause riots and stuff like that, or we gotta go the other way and make it so tough and so strict that they stay compliant with the rules and they don't fight just due to fear. So I don't know, I haven't decided if I want to completely rule with the Iron Fist or if I want to go the other way and make it a more enjoyable experience, or at least a good reforming experience. But I feel like right now I want to try to do both, which would be the best. Like, I want to make sure that they won't cause any problems while they're in prison, but at the same time they won't like go and then re-offend. So I don't know, I haven't decided exactly which way I want to go. It's going to be based on how the prisoners are acting and what resources become available to me. And here they are, our first prisoners. Let's slow down the time and let it go. We have 2 guards. I'm actually going to hire one more. Feel that one more is needed. And yeah, I think that should be pretty good. They're going to be taken in. I'm actually going to lock this door in place. Locked open. This one won't be locked open. It's just it'll make it easier for them to pass through, but then later on they'll both be closed, and then so prisoners can't easily just go behind another prisoner and escape. So yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward through time, make sure they're all get added in, and I think that should be enough for this episode. It did run a little bit longer than I expected, but this should be better. I expect longer videos right now because I'm on vacation, so I would much rather sit down and for a longer session and upload a longer video once than to do a lot more or multiple videos throughout the week, because like I said, I'm on vacation. I don't want to have to spend a lot more time like that. I don't have that much time to spend making videos in front of my laptop while I'm in beautiful tropical Sri Lanka. So yeah, you may also hear random birds chirping and stuff, which you normally don't hear, which is the reason for that. So yeah, yeah, I don't know why this is leaking through. I think it's because I need to have one of these right there, or maybe I just don't have enough drains. I don't know. We'll check that out in the next video. Well, hope you enjoyed this video, and so as usual, please remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and check out our other videos, and please share with your friends. So until next time, guys, peace.